Hello, everybody, and welcome back to my studio. You'll notice this is a different studio. This is just a very quick update. I wanted to, wish everybody a happy new year. I know it's the end of January now. And you're probably wondering, Benjamin, why isn't there another video? You missed both December and January, and maybe November? Well, hey, life was very, very busy over the holidays and over the winter, including I moved. I am in a new apartment. I'm still in Los Angeles. I just moved closer to work. I moved so I could free up my commute time. That way I can spend more time doing what I love, and working on my own business and working on my fashion and, that kind of thing, work-life balance, but also to save a little bit money on rent. And in general, I really like this neighborhood. So my old neighborhood was kind of fine, but it was not in the best location. It was fine. Anyways, so yeah, I've been settling in. I've been trying to unpack and find very intentional locations for my things. I downsized from a 1-bedroom to a studio, so I also had to figure out how to fit my old furniture, and the important thing was the drafting table and my chest of drawers that I use as a sewing surface, a sewing platform. So yeah, it's been a fun little puzzle over the last month. I officially moved in about 2 weeks ago. It was very whirlwind. I won't get into the story just because it's long-winded, but it was a very quick turnaround time, and this was all happening during the Palisades fire and the Eaton fire and all the other fires that were going on at that time. So it was very stressful, very scary. I was packing my old apartment in the dark for 3 days. My old apartment was without power since it got knocked out by the wind and then just stayed off for 2 more days. So yeah, funny story is that I spent the first weekend that I moved into that apartment without power. So spending the last 3 days in that apartment without power it's poetic. It's fine. I have been told that I'm not allowed to move because that's when bad things happen. Because the first time I moved, the global pandemic started, and then the fire started this last time, so sorry. Oops. Anyways, so what's going on with the channel? Well, I'm hoping to get back into making regular videos, monthly videos. I have some really big plans for this year. I have a few projects. One of these projects might get pushed to next year. We'll see. We will see. But the one that I wanted to, announce first is I'm going to be doing 4 different iterations, outfits, cosplays, inspired by Alphonse Mucha's The Four Seasons, but done in a medieval knight sort of vibe. So, and what I want to do is kind of progress the story of a knight from spring to winter. And this is going to be costuming, by the way. I'm making these myself and hopefully working with some photographers to do this, but this is the next big project. I'm still working on the stained glass robe, but I have learned some new things. So I think that one's going to be on pause for a little bit, because I'm not very far in that first panel. I'm about a third of the way through that first panel, which is only an 11th of just the skirt panel. So we are barely scratching the surface in that project. But I have learned some new techniques that I think are going to be a better deal, a better fit, I think. I want to build a timbre embroidery loom? Stretcher? What do you call that? A timbre embroidery frame, I believe. Because I think it'll allow me to do what I'm currently doing, but better and easier and with a little less stress, because it hurts. It hurts the hands and it hurts the shoulders to do what I'm currently doing. So it's not sustainable. So that project is paused, put on back burner until I have a little bit more free time to build what I need to build for that. The scald robes, which you haven't seen this video for, but you've seen me weave the fabric on live stream. Those are also in progress and also evolving. So I've been hand sewing all the pleats and the darts, and I'm absolutely loving it, but it just takes time. So that video will be coming out probably either like in February or in March. And I want to explore some medieval armor technique. So if you don't know what a gambeson is like a really rudimentary piece of armor. It's like very thick linen, stitched and then stuffed with very compacted wool, usually wool. And it can be other material. I'm sure it was other material. It was probably whatever they had around that could pack this full. And I think I want to do that with this scald robe, because I'm basically creating some pockets with these pleats that I'm doing. I'm creating these pockets that could easily be stuffed with something. So I might explore that. We'll see. I have all of this like leftover fabric scrap that I think would make a good thing to stuff it with. So I just think it might be kind of cool. It might be an interesting exploration here. I'm mushing so many thoughts into that piece, and I think it's really going somewhere. What else? YouTube does not know this, but Instagram does. I've been working on learning chainmail, and it's going really well. I've just been learning the 4-in-1, the European 4-in-1, and I've just watched a couple of YouTube videos and then gone off on my own, which is just how I do things. And I'm currently making a hood for this knightly armor, and I'm freaking in love with it. I've been making my own rings. I had basically all of the supplies except for the wire. I did order new nippers because mine were just not quite strong enough and I was bruising my hand. So I got some more ergonomic wire nippers, and they're giving me a much better flush cut, which is great. And my hands are not as tired. But the hood is coming along. It's about to here, maybe here actually. Yeah, about here. I want it to go all the way down and do kind of like that collar thing. And then I will be making a hauberk. But that one might be more of like a long-term, closer to the summer project. What else? I am working on my embroidery projects. I am working on these little guys, these dumplings. I need to send these off to a customer. They turned out really, really well. Turned out really, really cute. So those need to go out. And yeah, it's just basically the rest of my life has been work and unpacking and sorting out this apartment. Eventually I need to do like a proper craft closet sort, because I just have dumped related items in there and don't have like a clear idea of how I'm going to organize some of this stuff. Just like, I think I might need some like bins, some proper bins. Yeah, we'll see. So that's the 2025 January update. Sorry, not sorry, but thank you for understanding my absence, because I know it's been a while and I was on a roll. But yeah, this is just a quick little update. I will give you all like a little apartment tour later. It's small. It's a studio. You can see literally 3 of the walls right now, with the 4th being in front of me. So yeah, I will see you all in the next video. Likely it will be the scald robes, and then after that, I think it's the first Alphonse Mucha spring outfit. So yeah, looking forward to it. Let me know what you're looking forward to this year down in the comments below. And if you're one of those faithful lurkers, thank you so much. And if you all want to give this video a thumbs up and a subscribe to my channel, that would also be sick. So I will see you all in the next video. Stay happy, stay healthy. Mwah. Bye-bye.